While winter in a cold climate makes outdoor gardening all but impossible, indoor gardening is still very much a possibility. Microgreens are very nutrient dense, delicious, and quick and easy to grow, and work great in a salad, a stir fry, or even a smoothie. While you can certainly grow them in soil, it can be a bit messy. This video explains how to avoid the mess by growing them hydroponically with vidIQ's Easy Microgreens planter. Hello, this is Stephen from Short Season Garden, and I offer tips and tricks for gardening in any climate, but especially for short seasons like here in Zone 3B, Zone 4A in Eastern Canada. So give my video a thumbs up and a comment, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, or you can check me out on Instagram or Facebook at Short Season Garden. The 2-pack microgreens planter that vidIQ gave me to try out comes with 2 10x10 planters, 2 humidity domes with vents, and 20 natural bamboo fiber grow mats, as well as 4 microgreen trays so that you can grow 4 types of greens simultaneously. I found that the planters held enough water to grow microgreens to maturity without refilling. However, there are convenient viewing windows to make it easy to check the water level at all times. In the video, I am filling these planters with a viewing window at the back, but you'll want it at the front so you can easily tell if the planters need more water. The grow mats have a tongue on the edge for insertion through the slots on the sides of the trays down into the water reservoir. It still is important to thoroughly soak each mat before planting the seeds. In the first planter, I planted some broccoli and then some kale, spreading the seeds liberally on each grow mat. Even though the grow mats were well soaked, I misted the seeds with a spray bottle for good measure. In the other planter, I decided to plant pea shoots. Since the organic pea shoot seeds that I purchased are pricey, I decided to do a side-by-side comparison with some whole dried peas purchased at the grocery store. I considered soaking the peas overnight, knowing that they would swell when wet, but decided to plant them dry. I was a bit skimpy with the costly organic pea seeds, but I spread the store-bought peas liberally. Microgreens do better with a blackout period for germination, so I covered the domes with a black bath towel for the first couple days, checking it once a day to ensure that the seeds were staying moist. One day after planting, you could already see sprouts developing, especially on the fast-growing broccoli seeds and a bit on the kale. The peas were swelling and completely filling their space. By day 2, lots of sprouts were developing and the peas were really swelled and more than filling the space allowed and starting to pile up. I left the towel off and replaced the 2 10x10 humidity domes with a larger 10x20 humidity dome that is specially recessed to hold one of vidIQ's classic grow lights. I set the light to microgreens mode, which automatically runs 16 hours on, 8 hours off daily. On day 3, I opened the vents to remove some humidity and prevent the growth of mold. By the end of the day, I had removed the dome completely. The broccoli was growing to beat the band, and all 4 trays had lots of sprouts that were turning a lush green. The peas that had sprouted were doing well, but because of the overcrowding, the germination was not uniform. Initially, the store-bought peas grew at about the same rate as the more costly organic seeds, but by day 8, the organic shoots were clearly pulling ahead. This was probably in part due to the piling up of the peas. caused by overcrowding. On day 10, the broccoli was clearly ready to be harvested, and the kale was coming along well. Even though the peas were not uniform, they had performed quite well. I could have spread the harvest over several days, using the broccoli first and letting the remainder grow. However, since I was experimenting with the new planter and wanted to start over a little differently, I harvested all the microgreens at once. It is important to use clean scissors or a clean sharp knife. Since there is no soil to worry about, you can cut down close to the bamboo mat. The mats are only designed for one-time use, so you can feed the root mass to your chickens or put it in the compost. Rinse the planters out thoroughly and start over. The greens are best stored dry in the refrigerator and ideally should be used fairly soon for maximum freshness. When you plant pea shoots in your Easy Microgreens planter that you can purchase using my affiliate link and discount code given below, I recommend you soak them overnight and drain them well before planting. You will also want to weigh the seeds down for the first few days of blackout to encourage strong root anchoring, produce thicker stems, and create more growth. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a comment, and we'll see you in the next video.